the second to last game here on 30 Days of Warcraft. The second to last. Tomorrow, day 30. However, today we're still going to enjoy it a little bit more as we're going to go off, well, Turtle Rock. Yes, that's right, Turtle Rock. We got Paladyn versus Ciara. And this should be a good game. It's going to be a Night Elves versus the Orcs. And I did see a little bit of asking whether or not I could do more human games, but I thought to myself, you know what? I'll just leave that for the last day. Maybe I'll be able to pop up some interesting surprises for you guys. As we're all on our way, as Ciara already going up for a Ultra Storms quite early on, and he's got a decent spawn as well. And Barracks also come up. Turtles up here, and we got the Ogre spawn as well. So if you go for the Blade Master, we'll probably go for this spawn down here. And there's Paladyn on the other side. You know, he's got himself some Night Elf power going on. And is going for a decent in time, Ultra of Elders. I'm going to guess it's going to be Demon Hunter, maybe a Ward, and we'll see what's going to happen. But this Ancient of War, obviously going for these Sea Turtles, getting the aggro up, getting the tank, and then for the hero to come in to take him down. Let's take a look around the map. We got a couple of interesting areas to expand to, especially the ones in the corners. Will be the ones where the main focus will be relying on, considering all the all the mines around the area. Could be a little bit problematic to expand to. And we got a lot of buildings as well, a lot of shops around. So for the Blade Master to go to get his boots of speed and his items, which for Orc is very important. As well as for Night Elf. For Orc, a little bit more, that they rely on their items a little bit more. We got a Demon Hunter, so Mana Burn will be up, and as well as a Blade Master. So it looks like a standard matchup with Orcs versus Night Elf, a very normal thing, very standard strategy. As we already have some creeping going on here. Ancient of War going after the turtle spawn. The level 4, nothing really difficult. Archer as well, trying to get some of the damage in towards just in time before the Demon Hunter get in. Welcome, Demon Hunter. You should be able to level up quite quickly after this. And of course, the first spawn won't be enough to level up right away. And he does get a Cloak of Shadows right away, but it doesn't really matter considering, well, he is a Night Elf, so he has Shadow Melt to begin with. So that's a really bit. And he will probably just sell that as a shop straight away because he already has the ability straight away. It looks like he's going for the Blade Master, and as predicted, he was going to go for the Ogre spawn. And you do know it's coming in. So does he have dust? No, he did not buy any dust so far, but he needs to watch out slightly. Well, the Blade Master is about half health. Ooh, he's gonna get the. He did get the experience from that, and Demon Hunter goes out again. And he almost lost that creep. He has level 1 Windwalk on himself, so that'll be quite nice to use. I'm just going to quickly turn up my audio slightly for you people to enjoy because the vault might be a little bit low on audio. As the Demon Hunter continues, he's still got this Cloak of Shadow. I wonder when he's going to sell it, because it's in all honesty, it is quite useless for Night Elf. As Demon Hunter continues. A couple of grunts coming out, and we'll be trying to get that down. Let's see what's going on in the base. We have a quick T2 coming out for Ciara at the moment. Looks like he's going to go for perhaps Raiders and or Spirit Walkers. And on the other side, we have a Tree of Ages coming up as well. And it looks like right now we could be looking at Dryads later on. A couple of Moonwells coming up, Ancient of War with Archers coming out. So fairly standard stuff here. Is boots of speed being bought, and the cloak has been sold as well. And he has got a Dust of Appearance, and Mana Burn goes straight off after on the Blade Master. As soon as he got dusted, no mana for him, so he won't be able to Windwalk out of there. And no, the Demon Hunter is in the chase. Although a couple of grunts come in. And they go after the Demon Hunter. Could be a little bit of trouble, but he's not going to go for it. He's going to go for the Sea Turtle spawn instead. As they actually aggro the Demon Hunter, which is rather awkward for him. He needs to get the hell out of there. And now the Blade Master can level up to level 2. And no doubt can get a critical strike on towards his onto him. There's a second ability. Demon Hunter is still level 1, dashing around. We've got a couple of archers going around as well. And we're looking for a creep spawn. Looks like they're going for the Ogre Warrior spawn at the bottom. And the Demon Hunter will come in to pick that up. And we'll probably level up soonish.
Our warriors have engaged.
Voodoo Launch still going up. More grunts coming out. Stronghold as well. But at the moment, they're just both sides are just ticking up. Now, the Tree of Ages is almost there, and the Stronghold a little bit behind, but coming up anyway. Level up on towards the Demon Hunter. We'll be running out. He's got himself gloves of haste, and increased attacks, speed that is. So we'll be able to do more damage there. The Blade Master, on the other hand, has got himself a Slippers of Agility. And you'd think that they would get the Boots of Speed on towards the Blade Master, because Wind Walk with plus Boots of Speed is absolutely ridiculous. Mana burn comes off once again. And, we have a second hero on the map as well. It's going to be a Beastmaster for Paladyn. Ciara still opting for only the Blade Master so far. And he's already got himself a Quill Beast summon on the map. So right now, Master quickly just dashing around, but he should get Boots of Speed soon, and he's got himself a Naga. So we'll be able to dish out the additional damage with that Chain Lightning, and there's a lot of damage right there with Ice Arrows as well. We'll be able to slow down the enemy, and then the Blade Master can come in to take him down. Well, right now, T2 is... Oh, we are actually going for straight to T3. Ciara is opting for a straight T3 build, and we have it looks like we've got Ancients of the Wind coming up. So it looks like Ancient of the Talons and Tree of Eternity being built as well. That's an interesting build right there. Both sides going straight for T3, but we've got Ancients of the Wind right here. So we could be looking at possible Chimeras. That will be interesting. Very overpowered there versus the Orcs. It could be an interesting strike nonetheless, as the Beastmaster finds himself a little bit low. If he dies now, it shouldn't be much of an issue, because he's fairly cheap to get back on the map. Paladyn does have the gold for it. The Quill Beast, my apologies, will be able to block troops with a little bit of good micro. Now the Beastmaster can get away. Unless he does, the Demon Hunter is now in the base. He's going after the War Mill, trying to slow down Ciara's build. He knows that the fortress is coming up as well, so he knows what could potentially looking at him in the near future.
Your building is complete.
The Beastmaster still running out. He's got himself two Quill Beasts now.
Our warriors have engaged
around the map. We still got to go Ancients of the Wind, and I'm not doing. Oh, wait a minute. We've got Druids of the Talon adapt training. So Stormcrow will be coming in, and that will be great versus that Blade Master if he's invisible, because the Stormcrow will be able to spot him, and then the ground attack will come in to make proverbial toast of him. All the heroes of Paladyn are a little bit low. The Beastmaster is halfway there. Moonwell does manage to get him back up to speed, but at what cost, really? He's only at level 1, and he doesn't have any XP on him either.
Upgrade finished.
Tree of Eternity is up, so T3 is in, and it looks like we're going to go for Druids of the Talon. And War Mill's coming up as well, more burrows coming out, and we've got ourselves Berserker Strength. So could be looking at Troll Berserkers perhaps for Ciara. We'll have to see if he actually does anything like that. And only we have another Windwalk being popped off once again by the Blade Master. Just quickly looking around whether or not he can get a quick strike in. Yeah, there we go. That's a critical strike right there. He's only level 1 critical strike, so he needs to watch out. If we can get level 2 on there, that will be a lot of damage right there. We do have Fairy Fire as well. So we have a Thinker as well, and a third hero, and we got ourselves towers. Towers being built, 3 watchtowers right on top of this area. It looks like right now that Ciara is going for an aggressive build, especially with that Thinker. We'll be able to pop a Pocket Factory out of nowhere, and then in combination with that Naga and Chain Lightning, he'll pop off a ridiculous amount of damage right here. Let's see what's going on in the base. We have T3. Yeah, we do have T3. But nothing being built at the moment. It's mostly this expansion going on. There's that Pocket Factory I was talking about. Still a little bit of engagement going on. The Druids of the Talon are still doing quite a lot of damage, and they're quite sublime casters. But the Ancient of War is doing most of the damage. More of that Pocket Factory still in place, and a couple of Clockwork Goblins damage as well. But right now, Paladyn is sitting in the back of his base, trying to figure out how he's going to counter this, because now he's got himself a Naga, a Blade Master, and a Thinker on him. We got him our Fairy Fire on towards the grunts, and that reduces the armor right there. So Fairy Fire could be a problem. Looks like the Demon Hunter is going to come in to pop off another mana burn. Yes, he does. Onto the Blade Master. Quick TP comes in. And the Staff of Preservation gets popped off. Nice micro there, by the way. And we got another Voodoo Lounge coming up, and looks like the spawn is going to go out as well, using the Pocket Factory to tank the damage. And the Gargantuan spawn is going to go down, and it looks like we have an expansion on our hands. But Paladyn is not going to go anything of that, and he's going to come in, trying to get the pump up. And as you're going to see a mana burn, no, he's going to go in for the pick. Did he get the? I think he did get the creep jack there on the Gargantuan spawn, and that's a bit of a shame right there. And this Sea Turtle is going to go down. Beastmaster is now halfway there, as well as the Demon Hunter. We got the Naga at level 1. As one of the grunts does go down. As the Beastmaster is a little bit low. He could be in a little bit of trouble. Is the Naga going to be able to do the damage? No, he's not. As another Quillbro comes up. But one of the archers does come in and Staff of TP. Staff of Presentation managed to go on, and 2 archers were lost versus 1 grunt in that assault. The Voodoo Lounge is up. We got stronger buildings as well. And then we got ourselves a Demolisher, and then we'll be able to take down these this Ancient of War quite nicely as well. What do we have on the other side? More Demolishers coming out, as well as a massive fortress. And we got ourselves a Chimera Roost, as expected. T3 Chimeras coming out. Well, as opposed to, what, T2 Chimeras? But hey, what can you say? More Druids of the Talon Master training. Cyclone. If he manages to get Cyclone off onto what the troops will have to use considerate micro to get the Cyclone attack off properly. But if he manages to do so, he will be able to do a lot of damage in taking out the troops of Ciara out of the field. Tinker is still up. And this Ancient of War will go down. And now he's effectively pinned him down in his own base. Paladyn is in a little bit of trouble. Another mana burn comes up onto what's Naga. Still has 160 mana remaining. We'll be able to do another attack. As these Clockwork Goblins still do quite a lot of damage. That's a Pocket Factory down again. Let's look at the heroes. As the Beastmaster has no mana, and he's only on level 1. That means he does have the Quillbore attack and all that, but will that be enough? And here's the Beastmaster once again. There's the Pocket Factory popped off. That's more damage right there. Tinker coming in. There's Cyclone on towards the Blade Master as well as the Tinker. That's them out of the field. Chimera comes in. They're going to go after the Demolishers. He'll try to get those Demolishers down. And another Cyclone goes off on towards the Blade Master, taking him off the field effectively. As there's those Moon Whales in combination with the troops of Night Elf will be able to pop them back up. Blade Master being Cyclone once again. As that Cyclone attack is very problematic for the Blade Master. Although now he's back on the ground. Can he do the damage? Is he going to get out of there? None of mana burn goes off. He gets out of there with his hide intact. But that Chimera is still doing a lot of damage, and that's so much damage right here. And this expansion for Ciara is a fact. A very, very aggressive play from Ciara here. With Demolishers, we got a Thinker, and as well as that Naga, and doing so much damage. Now we're going to Orbit Lightning as well on towards the Blade Master. We'll be able to take down this Chimera at this rate. Is he going to be able to do it? Not so much. Druids of Talon do come in, trying to pop off a Cyclone on towards the Blade Master. Not in range. But more Druids of the Talon come in. And it looks like his strategy is going to be Cyclone, 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 and Chimera do the rest. Does look like it. As we got Corrosive Breath coming up on towards the Chimera. We'll be able to take down the building quite nicely. And more Druids of the Talon come out. Even though Paladyn has been pushing towards a corner, he's not out of the field just yet. Demolish in place. Another Pocket Factory comes up, and he needs to take down the Moonwells because they will be able to heal up the troops of Paladyn quite nicely. Another Cyclone comes off. Where are the troops? Oh, they're coming in from behind. Oh, the Demolisher started in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, one Demolisher down. The Beastmaster now goes to level 2. The Chimeras make short work of the troops of Ciara. The Thinker is in midair. Chimeras are in there. Another level coming in as the Demon Hunter comes up on towards the next level. And now the Thinker is in a little bit of trouble. Another Cyclone being popped off on towards the Naga. Keep her in midair. We'll be able to do the damage. She's back on the ground. Is she going to be primed? She is. She's going to be surrounded. As the Thinker does go down, as somewhat predicted. But the Naga could be in a little bit of trouble. The Blade Master tries to get in there. It's still got his actually managed to get one of the Chimeras down. Still, again, Cyclone. As, now the Naga is in the air. And no, she's going to go down. The Naga is going to go. The Naga is out of the field. And now there's only one more hero for Ciara on the field. One remaining. Next level on towards critical strike will be needed on that hero. He's finally gotten to level 3, and this Chimera is in a little bit of trouble, but is it going to be enough? The Demon Hunter going after the towers. The expansion is in big trouble. Is this expansion the biggest mistake that Ciara made so far? Is Paladyn using those Druids of the Talon and Cyclones continuously to do so much damage? There we go, another Cyclone attack out towards the Blade Master. And this tower is going to go down at this rate. And as another Demolisher comes in, and he will be primed straight away. Do we have Boots of Speed? No, we don't. We have only a Staff of Preservation out towards the Base Master. As this is actually turning out to be quite a good game. Blade Master once again being primed. Thinker is back on the field. He was only level 1, so he will be able to quickly get on. What's he going to do? We have Raiders coming out. We'll be able to counter with those Chimeras quite nicely and pin down the Druids of the Talon. The more he has, the more he can do. And Snare being researched right now, and he will need that to take down the troops because now his expansion is in trouble and he cannot afford to lose said expansion. How much gold he has in the gold mine? 31 remaining. Oh dear. Thinker is back. Pocket Factory will have to be popped off really, really quickly if he wants to succeed.
We're under attack.
The new fresh Demolisher is on the map. And what can Paladyn do to counter? More Chimeras coming out. And that could be his downfall right there, investing in Chimeras without realizing that there are Raiders on the map. And if those Raiders manage to get the ensnare off on towards set Chimeras, then that is an investment you might as well just flush down the toilet because they will die almost instantly. Of course, you've got the Cyclones from the Druids of the Talon, but will it be enough?
I stand ready.
Naga's back. Oh my! All right, see which. Show me what you got. Both sides are now just taking it slow. Blade Master is dashing around. It still doesn't have boosted speeds on him. Clockwork Golem's just going around, being casual and stuff. But only one Moonwell did go down, and we now have a burrow problem for Ciara. As food-wise, he's got 49 food remaining, and more Raiders being built. Here we go. Here's that ensnare I was talking about earlier. Chimera is down, and will be primed. Beastmaster is trying to go in, trying to save it out, and using the Clockwork, the Goblins to take down the Chimera would be quite interesting. It will be enough. Another clock. Oh, hold on a second. We got a second Thinker on the map. My apologies. Didn't quite realize that. Second Thinker from from Paladyn, and this could be the engagement we've been looking for. More towers coming up. These Demolishers are doing quite a lot of damage. Pocket Factory was trying off as these buildings are being corroded by the Chimeras. This Chimera is on the ground. The Chimera is on the ground. This could be it for him. No, he's not. The Druids of the Talon are still in place. The Raiders are still in, trying to entangle whatever they can. The Demolisher tries to go in and try to get the damage in. Another ensnare come up. The Thinker has been cycloned. And this Chimera right here could be the downfall of Ciara. Paladyn doing it. 2 more Raiders are being cycloned. We got a level on towards the Beastmaster. Both the Chimeras are now being ensnared. They could be down. Yeah, they could be going down as well. A lot of damage here. We got Headhunters now as well. We'll be able to do that range attack. 1 Chimera is down. We got more Cyclones coming in. As soon as they're underground, they will be able to do their snare and do more damage. As the Thinker comes up now for Ciara. He's on level 2. We'll be able to do another Pocket Factory. He is a little bit low, though. We'll be able to do the damage, not just yet. Another ensnare coming off. The Blade Master is now on level 4. Rushing in there. Another Pocket Factory comes up, and the Beastmaster does go down. As the TP comes in from the Demon Hunter, he's going to bail out. This is Chimera is going to go down just in time. As he TPs out, loses the Chimera. And there you go. The Raiders saved the day. And the expansion has been saved. And that's what Ciara had to do. And now he's effectively got Paladyn pinned down into his base. But he's going for more Chimeras. And I'm not quite sure whether or not that is a very good choice. Now, of course, it would bear form perhaps from Druids of the Claw, but that would be a big risk, considering he really doesn't have the gold for it, and he doesn't have the expansion for it either. So Druids of the Talon have to be. Another Cyclone being popped off on towards the Blade Master as we speak. And they're solo the troops of Paladyn. Oh, another Druids of the Talon. Oh, another one goes down. Completely destroyed. As this Thinker is going to go down for the Night Elf. As Paladyn is going to lose his Thinker. No, he levels up just in time. As the Mana Burn comes up from towards. There we go. Naga, level 3.
Our
And
champion has fallen.
there is just so much damage going out here as well. The Demolishers with area of attack damage and just making stuff explode left, right, and center. Demon Hunter is in a little bit of trouble. The Blade Master himself, only 75 health remaining, needs to watch out. Says Druid of the Talon could be primed. No, it's a Demon Hunter that's being ensnared. Are we going to go for a surround? We might be going for a surround, but the Chimera is coming in trying to save today. He needs to watch out he doesn't lose said Chimera towards Raiders again. As the Demolisher does go down. Ensnare, nope, not going to happen on Chimera, but 2 heroes down, and that's a massive investment that Paladyn will have to make to get back on his feet. And what is he going to do about it? He's going for more ancient Druids of the Talon. And right now, gold-wise, Ciara is way, way ahead. And he's playing this game so incredibly aggressively with that Naga, with that Thinker, and just putting down an expansion right in front of Paladyn's base. And gold-wise, Paladyn only has 120 remaining, and that could be his downfall. He still has a Chimera on the map, but what is it? How long is that going to hold? Ciara has gone for siege equipment.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
As his gold mine is gone, we have that a Tree of Eternity is going to go for a little bit of a stroll. As soon as the Tree of Eternity goes down, then it's curtains for Paladyn, because he won't have the gold to do anything.
Our sacred grove.
So he's standing as troops by on the side. Quick Quill Boar. Quill Beast, my apologies. Quill Boar's on level 2. What will we see from him? Pocket Factory. Still there. Here we go. Here the engagement is underway. Chimera coming in from behind. Demon Hunter going first. Will he get the... the Clockwork Goblins do get the damage off. And here we go. The Demolishers trying to get down. Oh, we got a Cyclone popped off on towards one Raider. We're going to see another one on towards the Blade Master. There we go. Blade Master is being cycloned. As one of the Chimeras is on the ground, we got a Raider down. As the Demolisher still doing quite a lot of damage. What will we see on towards this party? More Raiders being cycloned. The Blade Master is now back on the ground. Will be to do damage. No, he's going to go back towards to save his troops. Oh, this Raider is so low. He doesn't have a Staff of Preservation either. And he won't be able to send him back towards his Great Hall.
We're under attack.
And he does have the Voodoo Lounge up. He'll be able to do the damage. Once again, Chimera on the ground. Demolishers will be coming in and trying to take him down. As here we go, another ensnare coming off. The Demolishers are this close to taking him down. And one more launch would do it. And there we go, that's the Chimera down. And in all honesty, I don't see where this could be going anywhere but to Nothingville for Paladyn. And he even says it's a pathetic game. No, Ciara asks, is it going to be a good game? No, Paladyn is going to go on. Oh dear.
We're complete.
Aggressive strategy right here. More towers. As Blade Master gets Cyclone, but it won't be enough. As those Demolishers are all over the place, and Auric are absolutely dominating right now. The Thinker goes down once again.
Our champion has fallen.
Yes,
Our
the champion
warriors
has
have
fallen
engaged
indeed,
the
and what a champion he was. Only a level 2 Thinker. Oh my. As oops, I sorry to go for a little bit of rage in the server. Nicely done. As Paladyn apparently is not very happy about this strategy, and I think he's completely unable to counter, and losing his Chimeras really didn't help either. As Ciara's got this massive base right on top of Paladyn's, and he's going to micro his way straight in towards of it. And it could be interesting. We have an Orb of Venom on towards the Demon Hunter, but will he be able to do anything with that? Staff of Preservation from the Beastmaster. The Moonwells will be taken down. This Tree of Eternity still here isn't going to be primed. The Tree of Eternity, if it goes down, it's got 2,000 health. Then, well, if it goes down, then it's curtains for Paladyn right there. And building those kind of extra chimeras when he knew there were raiders on the map was really a bad idea. We got those peons, we'll be able to block the Tree of Eternity. He's walking back and forth trying to go num trees. There's only about 7 trees left. And if he's not able to actually numb them down, then, oh, that's it. And right now he can't really do anything. He's got the Agent of Wind coming in to tank some damage, but what is it going to be? He doesn't have a thinker either, and he doesn't have the gold to build anything. 0 gold. Might as well call it a good game right now. As Ciara is now just playing with his food. And like my mommy always said, don't play with your food and just finish it off straight away. Now he's going for a tower push as well. Ancient of the Wind is going to go down. One more strike over the... There we go. That's him down. We do have a Tree of Eternity. And a couple of moon wells, but yeah. That's it really. As now it's just a demolisher push. Slowly forward. With towers everywhere.
Grove is being desecrated.
And this is... here we go. It's the last second. Paladyn is trying to get in there. Raiders coming out. One ensnare coming in. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's one volley, and almost that Talon is almost down. There we go. That's him down. Just jips. And there we go. The attack is underway, and this could be it right here. A Cyclone popped off towards the Blade Master. As the Beast Master is in trouble, it looks like he's going to go down. He's being ensnared and being surrounded by Raiders, and Chain Lightning comes off, and that Beast Master is down. That Beast Master is toast. This is a good game. Paladyn has lost it, and that was it. As absolutely sublimely played by Ciara, and very, very early aggressive expansion, and well, that Tree of Eternity, and now is going to go down, and that's going to be a good game. Right there, pow, there it is. Good game is going to be called in a couple seconds, unless, of course, he is unwanting to, and, well, the base has to be taken down first, but I really, really doubt that. Now the Demon Hunter is still on the field, but, man, the Thinker did go down, but it's too late in the field. So there we go. Good game being called, and Ciara absolutely dominates Paladyn there. And what was a great game for quite a long time. Ciara with some great tactics, and Paladyn just putting all his eggs in one basket. You trying to go for those chimeras, even though there were raiders in the map. And from there on, it was just a downhill stroll for Ciara. And Paladyn, well, trying to go forward, but did not manage to do so. This was day 29. Day 29, indeed, of 30 days of Warcraft. Tomorrow is going to be the very, very last day of this series. And I've got something special for you guys that I made. So be sure to check it out. But as always, leave your comments below, because I'm definitely looking forward to what you guys have to say about these games. And remember, tune in tomorrow, and see you tomorrow.